game slave 2 poking out of Gaz's pocket and snatches it while she's distracted. He stuffs it into his pocket.
He also stole your game device and wants to experiment on it too.
Gaz searches in her pocket. She looks furious.
Where did you say he was going?
Zim has started to go wall-eyed again.
Can't tell you. Have to show you. Zim weak, need deep sister to carry.
Gaz is angry and she finally grabs Zim by the ankle and drags him like a doll down the street. Interior Membrane's lab, continuous. Membrane and another scientist stand next to each other. They have identical workstations, each with a brain and a tray. Next to each of them stands inactive robots with empty heads. A tense crowd of lab technicians watches. One of them holds a stopwatch. Membrane completes whatever he is doing to his brain before the other scientist and stuffs the brain into the robot on his side. The robot springs to life.
I am Foodio, the robot that will end world hunger. Off I go.
Foodio runs off. The stopwatch holder clicks to a stop and the timer and holds Membrane's arm up victoriously. The crowd cheers Membrane. While the other scientist grudgingly hands Membrane a wad of cash. Here you go. The crowd leaves the room. Membrane poses heroically as the camera zooms in from seemingly nowhere to snap his picture. Dib runs in, scaring the cameras away.
Dad!
How did you get in here, little boy?
Dad, it's me! Zim? I mean, Dad, I want you to have a look at this. Now, look!
Nothing human.
Dad.
He gestures towards the pack on his chest.
Son, I don't like to get involved in your fashion matters, but that big metal shirt of yours is...
It's not a shirt! It's taking over my inferior human mind! You have to analyze it. I'm sure you'll be amazed.
Dib activates the spider legs to show off the technology.
fascinating. Perhaps just a quick look.
I just realized I don't think Gur's in this one, Ricky.
Yeah, we did too, so he's going to do the last Zim lines.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have to
Yes.
do the robot too.
I don't want to bother any of you.
You
Who
know,
wants
Ricky,
Gur to do the last Zim lines?
What's up, Gur?
yes, Zim has gotten so woozy he is starting to talk like Gur. On the streets leading to Membrane's lab, Gads rides a motorcycle with a feeble Zim who talks like Gur, hanging on behind her, an exceptionally safe-looking helmet on his head. Thank you, Standards and Practices. The sound is deafening.
Where are we?
Where?
Page 8. But you don't talk in this one.
Okay.
Page 8, Ricky.
There isn't enough time left. 5 granny Zim.
Do it as animal. Do it as animal from the
Hey! Hey! Hurry! Hurry! No more time! No time! No time! No time! Hey!
Gaz speeds up, looking angry and determined. Meanwhile, in Membrane's lab, Membrane uses some scanning tools as he probes the pack.
It's some kind of parasite. Get it off before... I am Zim! Hurry, Dad! It's doing something to my brains!
I've almost got it off of you here.
Outside the lab, Gaz zooms through the guards, riding Zim like a horse.
More fan fiction bottle.
That means dark
Right, you have to do Zim right. Gaz is riding you like a horse.
Oh,
You're not going to make any noises for that,
No,
Melissa?
no, I'm not.
No.
You can
Move on.
make those noises. I'm not.
Zim looks exhausted and drooly, and then confused. Inside Membrane's lab,
Careful! Dad, do you know what this means? This device, it is Zim! It's his brain and his life support. That means his body's just something to carry this pack around. It's... I am Zim and I will blow you all!
he uses the legs to push Membrane over. Dib, with robot legs protruding from his belly, scuttles away towards the remaining robot from earlier. But then Gaz bursts into the lab.
Gaz, your brother wants to rule us all. We have to stop him.
Yeah. He stole my game slave, and now he's gonna pay.
Zim flops to the door, looking barely alive. He drools sick goo. Like you do. The counter is down to about 30 seconds.
Go.
No,
You want to hear this animal
you're
again?
good? Yeah.
Do a
the robot. Be robot number 2.
Just what?
Gur.
Gur. We need his Gur.
I don't want to bother anyone.
No, you're not bothered. Team Gur has spoken.
We just get it puffy. They're looking angry.
Sorry.
You have to help! Them is here now! Prepare for...
Dib does some quick work on the robot brain, laughing evilly all the while. He pops the brain into the robot, and the robot comes to life, looking insane and spooky. The voice of robot number 2 will be provided by Mr. Ricky Simons.
Oh, hey. I am Destructio, the robot that will end all life on Earth. Go!
Destructio smashes through a wall and runs into the city. Dib rubs his hands evilly, enjoying his work. Zim wells up some strength. It's a short line, just do it.
Give me my game slave back now, and I'll let you keep one of your limbs, Dib.
Just do it.
Yeah, do it.
Ricky, just do it.
Do it.
Lodi.
Do it, Ricky.
Lodi the pizza.
Bloody,
Here we go.
bloody, bloody.
Okay. Dib is too busy laughing hysterically to notice his sister's threats. When her rage reaches its peak, she leaps up, executes a series of ninja moves, and knocks the backpack off Dib. It falls to the ground right next to Zim. Stupid Zim looks at it for a moment as though trying to remember what it is. He stumbles over it, picks it up. He tries to put it on his head like a hat. The clock is counting down. 5 seconds. 4. He tries to stand on it. 3. 2. Finally, he puts it on his back. The clock stops with 1 second left.